Hello everyone. You wanted to see the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, which is a reward for the February community challenge for beating the RBW Triton, which was quite difficult because I think 830 people got it from beating the guy. 100 then were randomly chosen out of the other people who didn't beat him, and some guys got it for guessing the final time of his. So this is the car. I beat him by what, a tenth of a second, something like that. I couldn't care anymore to try harder. And today I wanted to try something different, you know, just test the car. Not many cuts, just live and saying how it feels to drive. First I want to show you it a bit in the Forza Vista mode, so we can have a look around what's in tuning, what can we do. I'll cut some of the boring bits out, but you know, not massive edit like I did back then with hot hatch comparison in Gran Turismo. So this is the car. This is the Aston Martin V8 Vantage from 1977. As the name says, it has a V8. Let's have a look at it. Do I remember the capacity? Probably not. Was it 5 liter? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Interesting thing is, it looks a bit like muscle car, and in 1977 the muscle cars of USA were pretty rubbish because of the fuel crisis, the fuel emissions. They had really not much power. This one has about 385 horsepower. I've tried to find some interesting things about the car on the internet, but I struggled. So Aston Martin says it was weighing nearly 2 tons actually. In the game it says it weighs less than 1 3/4. Oh, there we go, it's 5.3 liter, 560 Newton meters, 283 kilowatts, which is 385 brake horsepower. Okay. And yeah, it weighs 1723 kilos according to the game. It has nearly perfect weight distribution, interestingly. So yeah, it's an old boat. It's nearly a 40 years old car. But let's see if it drives any well. Let's have a look inside. It's left-hand drive, so it's not a European version. Why didn't you close the bonnet? Okay, let's start it up. It even sounds like an American V8. It has a growl. Yeah, pretty nice. Simple interior, nice steering wheel, nice, simple, not as complicated as today's steering wheel, maybe a tad too big, but I see leather stitched and just 3-spoke, no airbags of course. This is 1977 and oh, driver reward available, gifted credits. Now, this thing is just, there were some problems with connection, I don't know why, so I couldn't receive it previously. What do we have here? Small wheels, could be a bit nicer, but I want to change them. I want to drive the car stock. I'm not like other YouTubers, I'm not into tuning much. I like to drive the car how the manufacturer did it. Well, here it is the game developers, okay, because they put the data in and they can screw up. So it doesn't have to be authentic. Boot, no one's interested in that. in the game, so yeah, you can fit golf clubs, that's fine. I don't like the back that much. It's the bottom where the exhaust is, just the black thing. You know, there was supposed to be a license plate there, but there isn't. It had a spoiler. I will show you it in a second. I'm just having a look around. Okay, let's do the spoiler thing. Yeah, so this is these are the options for it. I can remove the spoiler. This is the Forza spoiler, and the original looked like that. So I don't know if it looks better with it or no. I guess with it, okay. We'll leave it. Front bumper. We can remove the chrome bit. And at the rear we can do the same. But it looks even weirder. Wait, does it? No. So that is Forza Vista. Let's look at the colors, maybe? Why not? Paint body. I've already repainted it to this red because originally it came in this British racing green. We have this cream color. And oh, interesting fact is, I found that I didn't know because I don't watch movies that much, but James Bond was driving a variant of this car. He was driving a convertible, but it was the V8 Vantage. Maybe it was called the Volante. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah. It has the iconic Aston grille at front. You know, if you cancel out the headlights, you can see in other color. It's chromed. I'm gonna leave it in red. I like it in red. So yeah, that's the car. I like the front. I don't like the back that much. So I guess I will drive it now. And I think we... Okay, that's a glitch. I want to close the door. Thank you. I think we're gonna drive it on the Brands Hatch, where I've earned the car. I'm gonna drive it with other AI. So, as for... I'll be using no assists. Only I'm leaving rewind on, and I'm using back of the pack mod, so we start from the last place. So it's a bit more interesting where we'll end. I'm not necessarily gonna drive 100% serious. I'm just gonna cock about from time to time, so just to feel... Okay, we have the local Motorsports something. I didn't like that car in Horizon, the one in front of me. Okay. It's not slow! Let's see how it handles. First corner. Does it have oversteer, understeer, what are they? And quite nice. I mean, I feel like the weight distribution is really nearly perfect. It started to oversteer a little bit on the entry because I turned the wheel more violently. Okay, we have power oversteer. Nice sound accompaniment. For a 40-year-old car, that feels really good. Let's see how well... Okay, don't crash into Megane. I mean, it's easily faster than these on straights. Megane has 265 brake horsepower, this has 380, and even though it's heavier by like half a ton, it's still eating it on straights. Okay, we have some understeer, so yeah, it doesn't have that much grip. And at least... Oh, you're in the inside. Okay, a bit wide. Sorry. Excuse me. Let's change the camera in the outside. You need to hear that. It's revving a bit higher than the American V8s because the red line starts, as you can see, above 6,000 RPM. You can rev it up to 7, but you can feel that the power is just going down, so it's just not worth it. But as because of that, it sounds a bit different. Normally American muscle cars rev to about 5, maybe 5.5. Okay, has someone pushed me on the inside? I think someone... Yeah, fuck you, Megan. Shit. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Jesus! Cocking. Okay, I don't think we have a lot of chances in that race. Come on with your Lexus. Because I'm struggling in the corners. On straights, yeah, it's decent, but gear ratios aren't that great for racing, as you can see. Third. Probably... Does it have... No, it has 5 speed. So, gear ratios are linked. What the fuck? What the hell has he done? Why did he go straight away? It didn't... It looked like he didn't just try to turn at all. Okay. Thank you, Peugeot driver. I know you like crashing to each other. Come on, you're driving a 205 T16, not a 406. Sorry. It's pretty neutral, it's pretty good to drive, you know, it doesn't have a lot of grip, it's an old car, but it isn't understeering terribly, it isn't oversteering like mad. It didn't get some nice power oversteer. It's a bit soft, of course. It's not bad. Come on, we're getting the S2000. Now M5. Megane has moved up. We need to go down to second here, definitely. You know, I did many laps on this track for this challenge, but most of them were on controller, and I was just annoyed. I couldn't do any faster on controller. I've played now Forza on this controller for 1.5 years, but since I got the wheel in 2 days, I was able to beat my time by 1 second. So, yeah, I'm pretty used to force feedback wheel, even though that was third time I was driving Forza on the wheel. Forza at all. Forza 6 it was first time, so that's pretty good achievement. That means I'm kinda used to the wheel. Yeah, we get some oversteer. Finished 11th in the middle of the pack. Not bad, not great. If not that punt from the Megane, I think we could do a little bit better and finish top 8 maybe, but yeah. I think it's not a bad car and it has potential. Now, okay, I forgot on one thing. I'm gonna show you what engine swaps we can do. Engine swap. We can do 4.5 liter V8, gives us 490 kilowatts. That's an what? New Mustang engine? No, it's low torque. I don't know from what car this engine is. We can have a 6-liter V12 from an Aston Martin. Judging by the power, it's from the new Vanquish. It's not from the 177, but it's not from the DBS either, because it has more. So yeah, this was the Aston Martin. So I don't know, maybe I will improve it in the future. But yeah, that is a showcase of this car. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you want me to do some other cars, maybe from the Porsche expansion pack or maybe other, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and goodbye.